This generation is supposed to be the Einsteins of the future. The doctors, scientists, artists, the sturdy base of everything. How is that going to happen if we can't decide what to have for dinner without asking a robot? AI can't feel anything. AI can't legitimately help with physical or mental illnesses. AI can't save our falling nature, save our dying people, save our electronically corrupted world. Because things like AI and modern technology are one of the reasons why we haven't fixed it yet. Hello, my name is Mataya, and I am here to convince you to put down the phone. We rely on modern technology, like if we don't use it, we couldn't survive. Well, let me tell you something. Our ancestors did it. They brought us this far, for what? They lived long, healthy lives using their bare instincts to survive. And now we worry about having to make a decision that will have no future effect. We used to be scavengers, hunters, and now we complain about moving 5 steps to go to a grocery store. We used to scour for shelter anywhere we could find. And now we don't like a hotel because it doesn't match your aesthetic. The hold technology has on us is changing us, making us sluggish, unreliable, and honestly, unlikable. We go out with our friends to glue our noses to these bricks of technology. I am not saying that technology is evil, that it should be abolished, but I am part of the problem. I like to spend some time scrolling or texting my friends, and technology has come really, really far. But I also want to be a part of the solution. Now, with all the wonders it has done to the world, letting you all work from home, advancing medicine and healthcare, which I'm sure each and every one of you has adored. But now, we abuse it. My generation and all the generations to come will abuse technology and how easy it is to get everything. For example, there was an artwork, and it was entered into a photography competition. What do you think about it? It's pretty, right? It won, but it sparked controversy because it had turned out to be AI generated. Imagine the people that came second, the people whose jobs and prizes were lost and livelihood were ruined because of AI. So even though you liked it, even though you thought it was gorgeous, think about the artists, the people whose salaries have been lost by AI, whose jobs have been taken over. AI is being pursued, and I don't understand why, seeing as it has been reported multiple times as creepy, and I have had eerie experiences with AI as well. But serious problems in our world could be fixed if the geniuses of our generation took a second to take off their VR headsets and look at the mess that they have created, the chaos that has been masked by the prophet. Apple, as some of you may know, is working on a teleporter, a human-carrying drone that can carry you anywhere you want, whenever you want. Cool, right? Well, think about it this way. To this day, there are people who cannot leave their houses without the risk of death, whether that's injuries, disabilities, or even small things like danger in neighborhoods. An average answer I hear, at least once a day, is just ask AI. Just ask AI. Not only has AI been proven to not be fully reliable, but even if that person did know the answer, they didn't want to spend the 2 seconds out of their day to search their rotten, corrupted brains to find the answer. I'm sure we have all been in a restaurant where there's been that one family huddled in the corner, all staring at their electronics with the kid on their iPad watching YouTube or Cocomelon or something. Let me tell you a similar story. I was at the beach last summer with some of my friends when we realized there was this family of 4 next to us, 2 children and 2 of what I assumed to be grandparents. The children were under the umbrella, relaxing, but not, because they were staring at their phones that were bigger than their heads, while the grandparents just sat there, waiting, and wasting their time left in hopes that the grandbabies would look up and notice them. Look up and appreciate them. Look up and say the 3 words that would mean the most to them. 3 words. I love you. I don't know if that was ever said that day. They just sat there in silence. What type of reality do we live in? I went home that day and I called my grandmother. I don't get to see her very often since she lives in Australia. So I called her and I told her this. And her reaction was just a sigh. A sigh of relief that someone in this generation has finally realized how corrupted technology is making the world. A sigh of relief that finally somebody sees their perspective. I could not believe it. That one sigh had so much meaning to it, and it opened my eyes to a whole new point of view. I'll be on a walk, and I'll see children walking while basically being dragged by their parents because they're too busy staring at a phone. I don't know what they're doing, but they're too busy. I just want people to look around, see the beauty we have been given that we will only look at through our phone camera, and to see the answers to the questions we've thought about, to see what we have become. Because we have been voyaging through the dark to get to tomorrow. But if we just took a glimpse at today, we would see that there is a flashlight to guide us. And no, not a phone flashlight, a real mental flashlight. My parents have lived both ways, with and without technology. They grew up, as we call it, the old-fashioned way, where they made friends by going outside. They got jobs by actually going in, and they studied by going to a library. Soon, there will be no generation who hadn't been graced with an iPad on the literal day of their birth. So please, I'm just asking you to calm down with the technology. Calm down and help me. Help me find a solution. Do something for your well-being. Put down the screen. And together we can use our beautiful gift of a creative human mind to find a solution. To help the struggling population who live lives of what we have seen the tiniest glimpse of on television. And we will find the key. The key today gives us. The key to tomorrow. So let's go. Whether we start with reforestation or safe houses for the homeless, let's take a step as humanity that Google Maps didn't tell us to take. And we can make a difference. If you help me find a solution, we can find the key to today. And then, together, we can help the world deserve to find the key to tomorrow. Thank you.